Empire, all rise. Hey man, it's JC 400, and we back. Man, we back with the chakras, dog. Last we did the throat chakra. I made another vid for y'all, and now we right back into it. Straight into the third eye. Hey man, you know how it go. I'm gonna give you the facts, and then we gonna talk about it. Let's get it. Third eye chakra. Sixth energy center found at the pineal gland in between your eyebrows. It is the main center of intuition and foresight, driven by the principles of openness and imagination. The third eye causes us to create a personality separate from the rest of the world. The transition from the fifth chakra to the sixth transforms individual consciousness to super consciousness. We're going to stop right there real quick. See, y'all, this transition is major, right? From your throat chakra to your, of course, third eye chakra. From your fifth to your sixth. See, your individual consciousness is your consciousness that, like I said in the sentence before, it creates your personality separate from the rest of the world. That's what your individual consciousness is. And when you get into the super consciousness, it's when you're connected to the ether, right? We talked about building that connection with the solar plexus. We talked about building that connection with the throat chakra. But with this, that connection is solidified, right? Because one thing I didn't mention in the previous videos is that the higher you go up in the chakra system, the first energy center, the second, right? You're also reaching different dimensions, right? With your root, you're grounded to the earth. So the lower realms that are within the earth, you're connected to those. And then you slowly move up, right? So now we're at the sixth. So that's telling you we're closer to the sixth dimension. When you activate this, you're on another level. When you get to your throat chakra, you're getting close to the fifth dimension, right? You got to see it as that. And once you get past the eighth, I'm going to just let y'all know this now. You've broken past the quarantine. You've broken past the barrier, right? You're no longer in an illusion. People think that once you leave this earth and you go to the fourth or the fifth, you've left the illusion. Nah, you're still in the illusion, but you have a choice whether you want to stay there, because I guarantee you it's way better over there, in the higher realms. But you have a choice. You can either stay there and come back down to earth if you would like to make a change, or you could keep going, eventually hitting God status. But let's keep going, man. So this chakra is associated with vision, intuition, perception of subtle dimensions, and movement of energy, psychic abilities related to clairvoyance and clairaudience, access to different states, wisdom/insight, and motivates inspiration and creativity. Right, we're going to go through that again, man. So it's associated with your vision. See, there's a difference between sight and vision, y'all. There's a reason why we have something called 20/20 vision. It is the year 2020, right? Separating the sheep from the wolves. But with the vision, you would know this. With the vision, you would know, okay, the earth, Mother Earth is recycling herself. And with chaos comes great change, right? The beauty, right? The sun shines after it rains. I rhymed right there, but anyway, there it go with vision, man. You start seeing shit for what it is. We'll go to intuition, right? You got that gut feeling. You know something's going to happen. You learn to trust your intuition and know that that's the sign from a higher source that, something's going to happen. So be ready. Your perception of subtle dimensions, right? You start to see things. You start to see the movement of energy. You start to see other entities around you. These are all associated with the third eye. Something you have to be prepared for before you unlock it, right? Psychic abilities related to clairvoyance and clairaudience, right? Clairaudience is when you hear further than the regular sensual, what was that called? Sensual, I know it's called your sensual effects, I guess, but you basically hear way further than what the average human can hear. So you start to hear these entities, right? And then clairvoyance is seeing more than the average human, right? Than the average senses, right? I'm going to just say senses instead of sensual. But you can see further than the average senses, and then you can hear further than the average senses. Clairvoyance and clairaudience. These are unlocked, right? Access to different states. You're able to go places, man. And I'm talking more of like astral projection. You know, during your sleep, you can go visit these different places. And you have access to different energy fields, right? Dimensions. Things of that nature. Wisdom and insight. Right? Your connection is so strong to the ether, to the source, that you're just giving information. You know, for example, there's people that knew what was going to happen in 2020 way before 2020 was here. You know what I'm saying? That's the wisdom and insight / intuition that you gain. We're going to go to the last one. Motivates, inspiration, and creativity. Right? You're so connected with your higher self that you're always motivated and inspired and feeling creative. Right? Because you know your worth and you know that anything you want in this plane you can create, you can manifest. See, these are secrets that are revealed to you because you have reached this level, right? And you don't get me wrong, you can gain this stuff before you reach this level. Easy. But it's just heightened. Think of it like that, man. Each level you gain is heightened. It's added on, right? But y'all, like I said, I'm only giving y'all basic intros to this stuff. I want y'all to research and go find out more. You know what I'm saying? And implement this information. But I'm going to always let y'all know the knowledge I know and give y'all a base so that y'all can start building onto that foundation. But hey, man, peace, love, prosperity. 999 Empire, we going up. But hey, you dig what I'm saying? It's JC 400. And we out.